only Islamic eschatology can deliver that statement. Only the Quran and Nabi Muhammad ﷺ could explain this political process. We are now located at that moment. When was Dajjal released then? Let's step back again. Nabi Muhammad ﷺ suspects a Jewish boy in Medina to be Dajjal. And he takes Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu with him to question the boy. But the boy is rather impertinent and rude in his answers, and Umar gets angry. O Messenger of Allah, give me permission, I'll cut off his head. The Prophet ﷺ replies and he says, no, Umar, don't do that. If he is Dajjal, you cannot kill him. But we are being given a message in these words. If he is Dajjal, it's not possible. You cannot speak these words if Dajjal is still in chains. This one is not in chains. Implying that Dajjal has been released. He's not saying that this is Dajjal, no. The boy's name was Ibn Sayyad. If he is Dajjal, you cannot kill him. And if he's not, it will be sinful to kill him. So this incident is meant to tell us that Dajjal has been released. There is a difference between release and khuruj. The hadith uses the word khuruj for another event. Listen to this hadith, which is in the Sunan of Abu Dawood. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, Umran Bayt al-Maqdis, Kharabu Yathrib. At that time, when Jerusalem would be a booming city with construction everywhere, booming, flourishing, center stage. That would be the time when Yathrib, meaning Medina to Nabi, would be in a state of kharab. Number one, a state of forlorn desolation. That's one meaning. Playing no role whatsoever in Islamic affairs and no role whatsoever in world affairs. A forgotten city. But the other meaning, I think it's a Sheikh from Jordan who drew my attention to it, is that as buildings are going up over there, buildings are being destroyed here. The strange Wahhabi cult which emerged in Saudi Arabia to become an ally of the Zionists, to such an extent that Saudi Arabia is today a strategic ally of Israel. They destroy every single building in Medina which has a sacred history attached to it. So as buildings are going up here, buildings are being destroyed here. So when that time comes, then Kharabu Yathrib, Khurujul Malhama. Look at that time for the Great War. The Great War, they call it Armageddon. The Prophet called it Malhama. It's a great war which will make the First World War and the Second World War look like a fight over peanuts. That's how great it's going to be. My reading is that the Great War or the Malhama will cause a substantial reduction in the population of the world. So that what remains of the population of the world after the Malhama would be manageable for Israel in order for Israel to rule the world. So if you have 8 billion people in the world today, you might have 500 million after that. 7.5 have gone to another world when the Malhama takes place. That's where we are now. The next thing to occur is the Malhama. If Turkey attacks Syria and invades Syria, as I am expecting, and if Russia then comes to the defense of Syria, as I'm expecting, well, NATO will get what NATO wants. NATO wants a big war. Well, what's what you want? That's what you'll get. And that is going to lead to the Malhama, nuclear war, which will substantially reduce the population of the world. This is Islamic eschatology at work, telling you what's coming, anticipating the future, not fortune telling, what Mr. Reagan had in the White House. No, this is an anticipation of events to come based on Islamic eschatology.